decided to do a video today on 17 things that I like, just to keep things a little bit more positive. Positivity is good. Uh, Took this picture. This is a picture of a culvert over in Lake Stevens in Raleigh County, West Virginia. I just thought it looked interesting and it deserved to be shot, so I shot it. But yeah, one of the things I like is definitely unique photos, and there you have one. The other thing that I kind of dig is abandoned buildings, old structures, stuff that's fallen apart, dilapidated, looking all kinds of historic. Sometimes I can look at something like this and I can wonder what its life was like, if it could talk, what kind of stories it could tell, that kind of thing. Incidentally, that barn is still there and they're still using it, so that's in Leicester. It's a town over from Sofia. Some friends of mine own that farm. Adventures with friends is something that I like to do. And also, obviously, playing with different lightings and different photography techniques and different. I really like this photo, although it's extremely blurry. You can tell that I tried to be creative, but there's some long-time family friends. I've known them for absolutely ever. But that's another thing I like to do. I like to go out and have adventures with friends, just random, um, random jaunts anywhere, really. This is a photo I took in Wyoming County. I like to, sometimes I'll explore. I'll just drive around until I get lost. And there's a common misconception about West Virginians. Many times I've accidentally ended up on some guy's property in the middle of nowhere. And if you're just honest and up front and just be like, hey, look, I'm lost. Can you tell me how to get out of here? I tell you what, folks are more than willing to help you go away. So, so yeah, I like it. Driving adventures and things like that. That's fun. Good times. Especially when I have gas in my tank, right? I like hiking. This spot took a minute or two to get to. This is about where the Cherry and the Gully meet up there in, I want to say that's Nicholas County. Um, Definitely one of the things I like would be hiking. You can't see scenery like this unless you get out. You know what I'm saying? Just get out and do it. That's all you got to do. Holidays, of course. You have a lovely repast before you. Um, this was at a friend's house years ago. I went over for Thanksgiving or something like that, and it was a very lovely meal. And I am a fat guy, and I do love to eat. So I want to say the holidays. It's not even about what I get anymore. Of course, I'm old, but honestly, I enjoy the people and the food. Couldn't really care less about the gifts at this stage in my life, but you know. Although I will say, no matter how old you are, you cannot beat a good pair of socks. Seriously. I like horses. I have a lot of horse photography. I don't go out of my way to ride them, just because you really shouldn't ride a horse you don't know. I don't particularly like a lot of the, I guess, pay per ride places. A horse is um, it should be almost like a pet. You shouldn't just, I don't think, exploit them for anything other than just enjoy their company. And I don't know. I haven't really got to know a horse around here well enough to want to ride it, but this is one of the ones down there on the farm. Some friends I know live nearby. Um, I like lakes. It's another thing that I like. I like lakes and I like boat stuff and I like docks and things like that. I'm really not very good at fishing, which is kind of an irony. I'll just go to a lake and like take pictures of the lake, and I might stick my feet in. And I used to be like an avid swimmer. I was a fish when I was like 12, but I'm not 12 anymore, so I just sink like a rock if I tried to swim now. But what are you gonna do? That's life. Catches up to you sometimes. Um, Another thing I like is natural things. I was taking a picture of a roadside waterfall, and I looked up and I saw this behind me, and I was like, what? I just thought that looked cool. It looks really, really spooky. It's totally natural. I haven't done anything to this photo. The sun was going down, so you have all this lighting and stuff going on, and um, natural things can be cool sometimes. So I like that. I can dig that. I like parks too. Just kind of hanging out somewhere. I actually haven't been in a very long time because I've been working on online stuff or doing something with a buddy or doing something else. There's always something to do, but every now and then I do like to just get away and wander around for a couple hours, clear my brain, stuff like that. It's kind of awesome. I like photography. Obviously, I thought this was a good picture. This is a buddy of mine. I've known him for years. Believe it or not, this kid is now, what, 18, 19 years old, something like that. But years ago, I took him to the Freedom Skate Park in Beckley, and this shot just came out of nowhere. He looked vaguely amused, and you had that thing in the background, and I thought that was a really neat shot. I got some blur going on over here, but I'm always trying to come up with, I guess creative photography, something like that. I don't know. I do it for my stores now, but I used to do it for fun years ago. And I like pigs. Yeah, I'm the guy that has a whole bunch of ceramic pigs all over the living room, and I collect them because I think pigs are awesome, and I like them. And I took this picture, I don't know, last year or something like that. It's fairly new, but I do like pigs. They're my buddies, and say anything against pigs, I'll come and get you. Well, maybe not, but that sounded dramatic, so I figured I'd go with it. And then there's the cat. I guess I like my cats. I don't know. My ex found this little kitten and decided that this was the cutest kitten she ever saw in her life. And she's a total dog person. So it was like, hey Dave, let's have a kitten. So I'm like, okay. And then she had 2 other kittens about 6, 8 months later. And now I have 3 cats. And I'm a total dog person. But, cats choose their owners and they haven't run away yet, so I guess they like me. That's a thing, isn't it? I totally dig retro vehicles. I love the crap out of pictures like this, especially ones found in the woods in the middle of nowhere, just beat up, because they have a story to tell. There's something going on there. You know what I'm saying? There's a history there, and there's I don't know. It's just interesting to me, man. It's interesting. Totally into the retro vehicles. I got like a folder full of them. Going through the woods, hoping I find a derelict car to shoot at. Right? That's what I do. And scenery, obviously. Because I like to hike and the outdoor thing. This is right outside Sophia on the Hillbilly Highway looking towards Leicester. So this is really close to the house. It's I kind of like the overlooks, especially if I'm in a lazy mood and I don't feel like doing a lot of walking or a lot of hiking. You got your grand view, things like that, where you can just kind of drive up and look at something pretty without a lot of effort. Kind of dig that, man. Totally dig that. Stop signs. Yeah, I like stop signs. I don't know why. Well, this is Carnfex Ferry, I believe. Yeah, that's that park. I think it's up near Somersville somewhere. But I like these stop signs. I think they're pretty neat. And any kind of sign that's kind of got like a retro history thing going on. It's like a piece of modernness in the middle of rusticness, and it blends together. It's almost artistic, man. Can you dig it? I can dig it. Anyway, next is sunny days. I love me a sunny day. I don't remember where I was wandering when I took this picture, but I obviously looked up and shot some trees. everybody that has ever played with a camera since the dawn of time itself has a tree upshot picture. It's like just totally what you do if you have a camera, and it's a pretty day and you're surrounded by trees. I don't know anybody who doesn't. It's just what we do, man. But I do like sunny days. And we're back to number 1. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video of the stuff that I like. And please feel free to leave your questions, comments, misgivings, salutations, whatever you want. It's fine. Leave them in a comment below. I'll get back to you when and if I am so inclined. And thanks for watching, and have an absolutely wonderful day. Hello, thanks for watching. If you don't mind, if you could like and subscribe, that would be lovely. Thank you, and have a nice day.